here is the map. I was promising last week. I didn't want to share it because I was still tweaking some of the lighting. And there is your astral plane map.
Ooh.
Oh, right. Excuse me.
The massive skull, as previously described, and I will describe it again for you. I have to pull it back up, is blocking your view slightly. So, quick recap, very quick. You have a massive skull in front of you that is the central focus, or at least the current uh, focus of Araumycos. Araumycos is the largest single living organism on the planet. It is a massive fungus. You are besieged by two allies, Stool and Sovereign Basidia. The leader of the Myconid you helped escape long, long ago. And they essentially told you that the lady of fungal rot, Zuktmoy, was making her move, finally finished all her preparations and attempting to wed herself to Araumycos. Essentially, what it would result in is her having sway over hundreds of thousands of square miles or square kilometers that she would not otherwise gain by using it, Araumycos, as a conduit. So Basidia gave you the protection spores to allow you to be immune to Zuktmoy's spores, and you impersonating some spore servants due to the jubilation of the followers of Zuktmoy, a characteristic extremely abnormal for Myconids, made your way into the heart of the wedding celebration in the same chamber as Zuktmoy, no less. And you were transitioned into the astral plane where you see the manifestation of the mind of Araumycos. It is your job here to attempt to wake it. So I'll give you a couple recaps and I'll reread this description because it's been 2 weeks. So once you transitioned into the astral plane, you have a short silver cord extending out of the back of you, maybe just about 2 inches, 3 inches before it fades into the astral void. You are floating weightless and adrift, and a gray, silvery light spreads all around you. It's like the dawn when it's a cloudy day. It's illuminating all things. It's coming from everywhere. In the silvery haze, you see numerous swirls of color and some faint after images of the chamber you were in. You see the massive skull in front of you, and you're able to sense through your connection with the Myconids who are not serving Zuktmoy that the wedding is beginning. And we are going to pick up from right there. You have a creature in front of you. What you need to do is awaken Araumycos by coming into physical contact with the skull, and from there, awakening it through force of will. Does anybody have any questions or concerns
Yeah, I have a concern.
that I can address? What's your concern, Dronga? Did I lose you?
Hello?
There you are.
she's up.
There you are.
Yeah, she's having some type of
Aha!
problem. Yep.
I figured it out. I don't know what happened. Is this thing going to eat us?
Likely not.
Thank God. All right. Fear avoided.
I say, yeah, I see a skull, but I don't see a jaw attached to it, so I assume that it's
There
not
is
going
not
to.
a jaw attached to it.
Not all
That
things need a jaw to eat things.
Usually.
So, moving in the astral plane is quite fun. Super different. Your speed is roughly, I believe, I have to pull it back up, but I believe it was 3 times your intelligence score rounded up. So if your intelligence score is 10, your speed is 30. Let's see, does anybody have a particularly high intelligence score? So take Adrian Nix. Your speed is 50.
Nice.
Wow.
36.
That would
Yep.
be 40. Always rounded up, regardless. If it goes past
40.
5, it goes to the next.
Cool.
Okay,
40.
so 30 then. All right, cool. Because otherwise,
Yeah,
my
very
speed
cool.
would be a 27.
And Dronga's what, like 10?
30.
Oh, 30's
Hey,
not bad.
whoa, hey.
Whoa, hey, whoa,
I have an
whoa,
intelligence
whoa.
of 10. It's there.
Really?
Yeah, it's not great, but it's there.
Is it wisdom that's the dumb stuff?
Yeah, wisdom is bad.
Oh.
They say, yeah, Spirit's probably got the lowest intelligence score out of everyone. She's got a 9. So,
Oh.
What?
yeah.
Wow.
She about dumb as hell.
That explains why your pants are on backwards.
Yep, that's pretty much
Wow.
it. I mean, she's got a decent wisdom score of 12, but I mean, yeah, she's stupid as a sack of shit.
So at this point, it is now your show. You are floating in the astral plane, astral planing.
And sorry, was there something about certain abilities or effects not working?
None that concern you.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit concerned.
How does
Only a little.
we can dash, yeah?
You can.
Can like roguish abilities allowing me to double dash still count?
They do. The only abilities that would be affected would be things like time stop. A little bit out of your price range.
Feline agility?
All that would work.
Well, I can get there in one movement. But maybe someone else should go and touch it. I expect things to go poorly. Which is not to say that I should. Okay, I could still go. I mean, but I'm just saying that like I could help from a distance, whereas, you know.
Spirit's like, I'll do it. And she just starts floating forward.
Yeah,
They
I'll,
shouldn't have been locked.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Every time I drop a new map, it instantly locks. I despise it as a setting.
Do we see anybody around other than that spaceship that's really far away?
You do not.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh.
the pastel colors in front of you of the fungus transform, and as you get close, the floor is spongy. You actually notice that the floor or the surface of the skull is covered in a very thin, almost lichen-like fungus. The area directly in front of the skull forms up, growing out of nothingness, forming into 2 fungal guardians that seem to be designed to protect this creature. This is what it looks like.
Oh, a friend.
I can't pronounce that word.
I was
I've
gonna
never
say
been able to
$10 to
pronounce
whoever
it.
can pronounce that.
There is
yeah.
like, is that how you
fucking
pronounce
right.
it?
Yeah, fucking right.
I'm gonna go with
Good a guess as
Uh,
any.
I mean, you're probably right. But
Atia. Or
You know,
Otia?
there's a 5e Tools is a fantastic website. I'm not sure if it's legal, but
we don't
if
endorse
you're looking for
piracy.
something to help you pronounce, what's that?
We don't endorse piracy, but you should use it.
I don't know about using it for other stuff, but I do know
Hang on.
you can actually use it for pronunciations, and that's a lot
Ooh.
of what they actually have a built-in pronunciation. So let's hear it. Odiuk
I was
is
about
what
to
they
say.
say it's pronounced.
I was just about to say the same thing. Yeah, it sounds like Odiak. Yeah.
They rise up in front of you. They do not launch and attack you, but they seem to be barring your path.
Maybe we can talk our way past. Does anyone speak mushroom? Nick says,
Mm,
looking pointedly at Roland.
only through the spores. But
I
are
would.
they emitting spores or?
They seem to be constructed from the material that made the skull in a defensive posture.
I can technically speak to plants and have them. Oh wait, I think so. Hold on. Can't remember if it's beast speech and plants. Let me double check that. Oh yeah. Speech of beast and leaf. You have the ability to communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return. You have an advantage on all charisma checks you make to influence them. So I can try to make my we only intend to help and try to convey that message across.
Okay. In your attempt to convey that message, roll a persuasion check, and of course, with advantage.
Advantage. My charisma is 0.
Oh, we are fucked.
I
Not
dropped to
bad.
12.
It was close.
Ow.
And they don't attack you, but they don't seem willing to let you advance.
Mm-hmm.
What are they
See.
saying?
I don't understand them. They just can kind of understand me,
Oh,
but they don't seem to trust me completely. I don't have any spells that can really help with this. Oh, actually, forgot my inventory. Wait. Stone speaker crystal. I know this did something cool. Speak with plants. Haha! I will cast Speak with Plants using 3 charges of my stone speaker crystal.
You know? That's important.
I had 7 charges last time I rolled. Oh, I have 4. Okay. Now I will try to actually talk to them.
Okay. And what is it that you are saying?
We only wish to wake Araumycos. Are you protecting him or them?
The limited sentience you are able to grant them is slightly modified from the spell's typical description, specifically because they already contain a sort of sentience. And and they essentially communicate to you that no one is allowed to approach. They are communicating that they are guardians. They will stop you from approaching.
Hmm. Where do your allegiances lie? Oh, well, Are they technically plants then, or are they like more like animals or beasts?
They're they're a unusual combination. They are technically fungal plants,
Okay.
but they are all also the astral projection manifestation of plants. So they are both plants and plants. They are astral projections of plants.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. I can ask.
It's pretty clear that if you want to get through them, you're going to have to cut them down. They're not going to let you through, and they're also going to attack if you continue to remain in the area.
Diplomatic communications have fallen. Yeah, they're not gonna let us through unless we kill them. So,
That's okay.
who wants to strike first?
Ho ho ho! You know it's gonna be me.
Oh, then there you go.
Roll initiative.
Uh-oh. Nyx was very not ready for that outcome.
Oh yeah, me too. What the fuck?
We were both like, ah,
Yeah, how
No.
am I up on the initiative?
Roland will talk his way through this for us.
I tried.
Willie?
He almost did. He might.
If I had better persuasion, maybe.
All right. I am a huge fan of the sound effects that come from the Witchwood sounds of Sirenscape.
I'm not hearing anything from your.
That's because I just hit the button.
Oh, okay, cool.
And this is going to be the battle music because it's very odd and strange because that's the way it should be. All right. Who goes first? Looks like Indomitable Spirit. You get the initial privilege. These creatures are very unhappy looking.
Yeah, they're gonna be a lot more unhappy here in a few seconds. As I draw the spiritual manifestation of my Drowcraft short sword and go to take a strike. Boom.
Nice. Very nice.
Second strike. And key moves work, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and flurry of blows then.
For you guys, everything you can do works here.
Sweet. In case, I'm just gonna go ahead and mobile. I'm gonna go ahead and disengage about 10 feet back. Alright. And that does it for me.
Nice turn. Tony, are we technically in darkness? Like, am I invisible or no?
There is no darkness in the astral plane.
That fucking sucks.
Just like space.
It is a realm of dreams.
Still unimpressed by the situation. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a psychic blade using sharpshooter at the one in front of me. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And will that apply the damage?
Since when do I have this? Alright, that's interesting.
And that should be plus 10 more damage, Tony, sorry.
Plus 10 more damage. Number 2. Done.
And then I will take a bonus action and... Well, first I'll back up, actually. To there.
I like the bob and weave.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe another 5 feet, actually, because I got 40 technically, so...
Might as well use it.
Oh. Okay, then I can move up slightly more. Just went out of range on my attacks. There we go. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to try and get him again. Again, sharpshooter. Big money, big money.
Get him.
And that should be 19 instead of 9.
We need to get an effect for that for you.
Yeah, I think it's like I gotta double click it. So I click it and then I do the attack for the -5 damage, but then it goes away after. So I have to double click it. I could just do that, but just time.
Let's see.
Anywho, that's my turn.
Any hoodle. All right, rolling.
Alright. Alright, we'll try this. I'm gonna float up to it. That guy. Wait, is this his range? Oh, it's got 30-foot range. I didn't have to do that, but that's okay. I want to be here anyways. Okay, I'm gonna cast Blight at level... How many spell slots do I have now? Do I have 3 level 5 spell slots? Nope, 2. Yeah, we'll still do it at level 5. That's gonna be... As I get it up here. Okay, this. He should have made that at disadvantage. So I'm just gonna make him do it one more time.
I say just make him roll it again.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Cool. Half as much on a save.
You.
And then I will wild shape into an earth elemental. Back up so I'm not overlapping too much. And that ends my turn.
All right. So first thing they're gonna do is launch their attack, starting with a bite. How'd we say that was pronounced? I can never.
Like it's spelled.
Yeah, well, that ain't how my brain works, apparently. So it tries to bite you, and it fails before swinging its tentacles from the left and the right, scoring 2 side-by-side hits, and wrapping one around your arm, the other around your leg, and grappling you.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yep, that's fine. Just means it can't run away from me when I punch it in the face.
So, its speed, using its intelligence, is 20 feet.
That's it. Love the confidence.
It moves to here.
I'm gonna float over to here. And in a wild, crazy fit of inspiration, I'm going to, rather instead of pulling out my great axe, I'm going to pull out my Plant Slayer longsword.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, indeed. And I am going to fucking rage. Where's my rage button here, you little fuckers?
You should get
One.
like a big red easy button for your desk that you can just punch and applies the rage.
That was easy. Ooh, 215s. Nice. Now, I don't know if it's going to automatically do double the damage or not. Oh, max damage too. Because they're plants?
You would roll a second dice. Go ahead and just roll a second dice. I'll deduct the 6.
Oh, I see. No. And you deal an extra 2d6 damage. Okay, so I had to roll that separately. Hold on.
No big deal. We can create an effect for it, but it's usually not necessary, so we didn't bog down your sheet with it.
What happened? Why didn't it roll?
I don't know.
Oh, because I dropped it on the guy, not in the box, so it didn't want to roll. So just add another 9 damage to him.
That's what we got.
And then I'm going to do it again. Because fuck this guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Oh, so close to a nat 20. Alright. First one? That's unfortunate.
That's kind of what happened to me. Get max damage on one roll, and then like the next 2 rolls, I just get like the minimum
Yeah.
possible.
Rough. Okay. I did that. I'm also going to add my slasher effect on him because he got hit by a slashing weapon. And he now has 10 less feet than he's allowed to move.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Adrian Nix.
Next is gonna cast slow. Nice. One of them is slowed. Boom.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and move my way up here. That technically counts as flanking, right?
It does.
Sweet. In that case, this should automatically change, right? Now I'll roll it again. Not that it matters if the hit anyway, so. Fuck it, just for sake of it. And then. Right. Second attack. Damn, was hoping for a. Alright.
Get him.
And then bonus action martial arts to just wow. Oh wait, hang on. Gotta make sure I hit advantage this time. Oh, critical strike! Hell yeah!
Get him.
Nice, very nice.
Fuck him up.
And spinning roundhouse kick to the back of the head.
This bitch is almost dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to there using feline agility. And take 2 swipes at this fella. With flanking, but I'm not using sharpshooter. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. And then I will use a bonus action to swipe at him again. Oh, I guess I'm technically... not in range. I could have gone the extra 5 feet. Can you move me 5 feet closer, Tony?
You're close enough.
Oh, okay.
Your range is 5 feet around you.
Okay.
So that's your threat range. So you're close enough.
That's supposed to be an advantage, but I don't mind. I'll let I hit the wrong button. 1 second. I'm new to D&D. Hope you guys didn't know that.
Well, you've only been playing for like 6 years.
Yeah.
We can tell.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for the support, boys.
Oh, we had to do it to him.
There's the one. Oh shit, I didn't kill it. Okay. And that's my turn.
That's okay. It won't last for much longer.
Maybe. Yeah, so apparently I have a freaking ranged attack now, but I can't use it right now. As an earth elemental, I did not know that was there. But anyways, this guy's just gonna get this attack. Oh wait, am I at advantage on this guy? Use
You would
advantage on
be,
the
yes.
second one. Cool. Second one's fine. First one hit anyways. Die. Dead.
Oh yeah.
Move over here. And then that's my turn.
So this
Splatted.
particular creature, taking a look around, snaps its bite out at
Oh, that's
Dronga.
awesome.
No.
Not Dronga.
Come for me, bitch.
And it attempts to poison her, but she has advantage.
Oh, shit.
Slamming one tentacle out.
It has one attack because it's slowed.
Well, it missed. And there we go.
Silly monster. Poisons for humans.
Ew, is there green goo left behind because of the other guy?
Yeah, I splattered it.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Well, I feel like the only logical thing to do here is hit it with the fucking sword. Oh yeah. Eat my sword, you bitch. Oh, I don't even get to do my extra 2d6. Lame.
I think you can if you want.
That is as part of the new update, the death markers.
Cool.
I haven't looked into them, but I know they exist. So these creatures burst when you kill them. Unlike other prime material creatures, these burst like an overfull wineskin, releasing this greenish ichor, and their physical manifestations burst into dusty spores, deflating and shimmering before remerging with the skull.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
What is it that you wish to do? I'll prove that before I unlock them, so you don't have to redraw it.
I wish to touch the skull.
The sphere is gonna like move up.
Should we do it together?
Sure.
Okay. Let's all touch at the same time.
Yep.
Maybe our combined forces can awaken it easier.
All of us, or just some of us?
If you want to stay behind, that's fine.
Oh fuck it, I'll touch it.
Touching it.
3, 2, 1, insert.
Oh, I just say insert.
That's a different. That's a different countdown.
But like hands on, whatever.
That's not good.
I'm sure that's fine.
What was a
As you-
wisdom?
It's a wisdom ability check. You come in contact with the skull, and Indomitable Spirit and Dronga and Adra are all forced out. The connection is broken. But Agile Smoke and Roland, you manage to hold on as the brain and mind of this massive creature attempts to force you out and is unsuccessful. For those of you who are still in the astral plane and not connected, you feel as well as hear, radiating through your minds, an extremely powerful voice say, "Who dares? Who dares and disturb my intended nuptials?" And you see spores and tendrils burst out from the surface of the skull and begin coalescing before your eyes. They are forming into a creature of some kind. They continue to build and form before coming to a complete formation in the shape of Zuktmoy, glaring at you with
Fuck.
inhuman fury. For those of you connected,
Oh god.
you need to give me a series of 3 wisdom checks, not saves, checks. The DC is 16, 17, then 18.
Oh fuck.
So we're going to alternate. We'll start with Roland because he's first on the list. Give me a wisdom check. DC 16. Alright. Agile Smoke. Wisdom check.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if there's anything I got that can help, but I don't think so. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. As you are holding on, attempting to force your way, the mind of Araumycos throws psychic reverberating energy back, dealing 12 points of psychic damage to you.
Okay.
You are starting to awaken the creature. Zuktmoy begins forming, after she's taken full form, begins forming her hands into a weapon. Before she can act against you, she looks to the left, turning her attention this way, and begins speaking, and she hisses the name Juiblex, and she recoils as if she is struck, and the fungal shapes holding her together disintegrate. She's only been in the astral plane for what seems to you like a few seconds, but as you were warned, the astral plane does not have time in the same manner as the prime material plane. Roland, give me a wisdom ability check.
You got it. Oh,
Nat 20. Oh,
that should count as 2 like successes.
It should. It doesn't, but it should.
Damn it.
Agile Smoke.
One short, right?
What's that?
2 short, I think, at that point.
Too short at that point.
Oh, okay.
Taking psychic damage. The creature is continuing to slumber, but it is being pulled closer to awaken awareness in the rapport. Roland. Wisdom
Alright.
ability check.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, fuck yeah!
yeah!
2 nat 20s, fuck.
Thank goodness, thank goodness.
Agile Smoke's there to be pretty. Don't worry, Agile Smoke. Yours was unnecessary.
Oh, thank God.
As the as the psychic den, Roland's connection to the largest single life form, which happens to be a planet for the druid, the plant, is pulled through the chaos of Zuktmoy spores. The astral plane and all the fungus on this skull begins to pulse brighter. He enters a full rapport with everyone in the party, but specifically, it's not a he, they, I suppose, would be more accurate. Enters a full rapport with the entire party and your Myconid allies. It makes you aware, not through verbal means, but through communication of emotions and reliving in very fast forward, that Zuktmoy has already infected its mind with her demonic influence, and it can feel it growing. And it's only a matter of time. It cannot stop what she is trying to do. It is focused, but fearful on what Zuktmoy will do once she takes over. What you will need to do is either destroy Zuktmoy one way or another, or it can move you to the area of its consciousness that is infected, and you can attempt to kill it here on the astral plane. The choice is up to you.
I'd say, what do you guys think? I was thinking kill it here. Kill the infection.
Yeah, we don't have a great track record dealing with demons directly. Excuse me.
We have an okay. I feel like on the whole, dealing with demon lords, we're doing pretty good considering most people that deal with them probably just die instantly.
Yeah, I feel like we're like 2 for 4, you know?
Yep.
So, but I think, yeah, staying here is probably still the right choice. Though we might still have to fight Zuktmoy after, but with a choice.
But then maybe all the other Myconids can help, or Araumycos can help. I don't know how they can help, but
True. Is it just me and you who can go rolling, or is he somehow going to bring our friends back?
He will be bringing everyone.
That's my vote then, yeah.
yeah, let's do it. Let's kill the infection.
With that, you are pulled into the skull, everyone, without a choice.
Alright.
Drongo's going, oh fuck, I knew it was going to eat us.
Find an area in the central eye of these mushrooms and other lichen fungus that is a putrid black and spreading across all the fungus it is in contact with. It is not able to attack back necessarily with it before you start, but I'm going to keep the same initiative for simplicity. And you don't need to lock the tokens
Alright.
because you can't move from this area.
Alright, well in that case, if we can't move forward or backward, I'm just gonna go ahead and... I guess this means we're technically flanking it. Since we've got it surrounded. Yo, get wrecked, motherfucker!
Nice.
And then... flurry of blows. Don't know how much my fists and feet will do against it, but I'm still gonna attack it.
You become aware before Agile Smoke takes his turn that Zuktmoy feels you attacking it. The entire spore patch wells and bursts in a cloud of poisonous spores.
Oh, not fun.
Let's see what we got here. Did anybody succeed? It looks like Dronga and Agile Smoke.
I'm immune to poison damage.
Well, if you're immune, then it won't matter if I roll it.
Oh, okay, fair.
Am I immune as
Makes
well?
it easier on me. That shouldn't.
Yes!
Yeah,
Master
cool.
Achieved flowing through you makes you immune to disease and poison.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
And
Sorry, Adrian.
where it hits you, it begins spreading. At the
Oh.
start of your turn, you can make another saving throw to try to throw it off or take poison damage.
That's okay. Can't take
Oh,
poison
sorry,
damage. So
Adel. That was my fault. Don't worry about that. You didn't take damage anyways.
No worries. Is this technically start of a new combat, or no?
Sure.
Beautiful. Because I've been neglecting an ability, so I'm gonna use Dread Ambusher, which just means I get to attack an extra time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use Sharpshooter as well. Okay, here we go.
You'll have to reapply it. You're right. If you put it on a hotkey, it should just be a quick touch, though.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry, that was, well, we can count that as the second one if you want. That's just wrong.
That's fine.
There's the first damage.
Oh, shit.
I feel like that did, oh, it reset again, so that would be 33, not 23, sorry.
There's 10 more.
You got it. Then I'm going to use my second action with that, because of the Dread Ambusher, or second attack.
Oh.
And that was Sharpshooter as well. Which I forgot to apply, so that it's already dead, but that would have been 23.
Times 2.
And do I notice that it's dead, or do I just keep throwing?
Where shit?
Caught me taking an Advil. When you kill it, it once again begins to roil and explode, but this time not with enough power to kill you or injure you. Adrian Nix, do me a favor. Give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 19, please.
Oh, good. 1 second. Is this for the poison?
It is.
Oh boy.
Adrian Nix, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
It'll be alright.
Alright, that one is successful. The DC drops as the poison wears off. And you manage to shake off the poison. With that, as it is cut down, you are hit with a psychic wind. Psychic wind is an effect of the Astral Plane. It cannot be adjusted. It cannot be avoided. And we are going to take a 5-minute break real quick and sort out where you end up when we get back.
Alright.
Hot damn.
I'm good.
I'm still here if anybody needs anything. I'm not leaving. Suppose I can go make some coffee though. So if anybody's here,
I'm here.
you're here. How it goes?
Fucking wrecking shit with those psychic blades.
Yes, you are. Believe it or not, at your power level, this shouldn't be a tremendously difficult encounter. You get lots of people that give DM advice on all kinds of websites on how to run encounters, and almost exclusively every single piece of advice goes the exact same, regardless of what it is, including for this one. And it's always, well, the encounter is too easy. Make it harder. Increase the hit points. Increase the number of creatures. But not every fight has to be a fatal fight to the death.
True.
Otherwise, what's the point of getting more powerful? I've always disagreed with the concept of make every fight a fight that could TPK a party.
Especially when there's an element of luck. I mean, we could have had
Right.
horrendous rolls, right?
Exactly.
Not likely.
How goes the school life?
Hello.
Not bad. No major complaints. It's teaching grade 8 is always fun in our March break, because this kids start getting what I call the March break flu.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it would be similar to teaching grade 12, in the sense of like they see the end of the road,
Oh yeah.
and then they start like, you know, I don't have to try hard. I've already graduated.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no, that's still months away, bud. Like, so just seeing some nonsense nowadays, but
Oh yeah.
I'll ream them out every once in a while, and then they sort themselves.
Oh yeah. Good for them. They got a 7th grader going into 8th grade.
So get ready for this time next year.
Mm-hmm. He turns 14 this June, and I told him, like I tell all of my children, you need to work a summer job. Don't care what you do. Go cut grass. I expect you to do 4 hours at a summer job every other week. So what is that?
That's very achievable.
What's that?
That's very achievable, right?
Yeah, it's 8 hours a month minimum. If you want to do more, help yourself. But so he's going to be doing that this summer. He can do more. Go out. Last year, it was my oldest, and he had a big issue. He didn't want to do it. He kept telling me, "Well, I got something lined up. Well, I got it lined up. We're waiting to hear back." And I was like, "Okay, it's Saturday. Get the fuck out of my house for 4 hours." He's like, "Can I sit on the front porch?" Fuck no, you can't sit on the front porch. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my. Just get off my street. Go to the park. Sit under a tree if you want to be unproductive. Just get out of my house. And he came back with a job, unsurprisingly. He decided to get on his bike and go ride down. Took him 2 applications. One of them hired him on the spot.
There you go, eh?
Yeah. You ain't gotta go home. Yeah, I don't care where you go, but you're not gonna sit on my front porch. 8 hours a month is not a tremendous obstacle to overcome.
No, really not. Yeah. Teach a girl right now who's working, I think, 12 hours a week. She's 13, working 12 hours a week at a Little Caesars.
You can't work here till you're 14.
I don't know if she's technically old enough to work. I don't know how they're pulling that off.
I'm back.
I have no idea what labor laws are like in Ontario for children. I remember working when I was 14. I
I've no
babysat
doubt
when
that
I was like 12.
And maybe, yeah. See, like, I've noted it's a good experience for her and whatnot, but
I told my kids, you got to get a summer job at 14. You can't work during the school. And as a freshman, you got to get a summer job at 15. You can't work during the school as a sophomore. As a junior, you will work during the school year, 1 day a month, and you're going to start taking over some of your bills. For my 15-year-old, his bills in totality, including car insurance, it's like $250 a month. So you can pay $100 a month that I'm going to put in savings for him. And then as you turn 17, start your senior year or whatever, you need to take more on. When you're 18, you can take it all. Otherwise, you just drop it in their lap when they're fucking 18. This way they build up their savings account, paying for some of their bills and their responsibility. That's the way I'm going to do it.
very logical, sir. Very logical.
They're going to hate it, and I'm going to survive.
Oh yeah.
My sister said they're not going to want to live with you. Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, eventually, right? Yeah.
That's kind of the fucking point. I don't want you to live with me. I want you to grow up and get the hell out of the nest.
It's kind of funny. Mom was actually the opposite way. She didn't want me leaving.
My mother told me, you graduate in May. In August, when you would start a new school year, you need to be in the military, in college, or in a job. You have 3 months to get your shit together. That's 3 months longer than it would take me to evict you. You're a grown man, act like it.
That worked.
I did too. Alright. But, unlike that, Psychic Wind knocks all of you out of the astral plane. All of you. And don't worry, I'm gonna close the map. Hope you like that astral plane map. I made that.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
really
cool.
sweet.
I
Super
combined 3 maps, courtesy of Photoshop. If you pay close attention to the map you're about to see, you know, I'm going to share you the map before I start adding stuff. You won't be able to see it. Yeah, you will. Maybe. We'll see. You should be able to see it. I have illumination on it. Can you see maps with illumination even though your tokens aren't on it?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I just see a big black screen.
Yep.
Uncouth one. Not you.
How terrible.
Correct. Don't worry, I'm putting you on the screen. Right.
Put me in, coach.
Alright. You should be able to see your tokens now.
Yes, sir.
And if you look just enough, you should be able to see the background image that you were able to see from the astral plane is this cavern. It was the area. Now, as you come back, having awakened Araumycos and destroyed the demon queen of fungus, you were effective in distracting her. Attacking that infection that was connected to her was wounding to her. It was also distracting to her as she had to take her action to attack you on the astral plane. And now you come to see the exact effect of it. What you are able to witness as you appear
Oh, shit.
As you appear, you now, for those of you who saw or heard, you notice that Juiblex took the opportunity to launch a surprise attack on the Myconids. What you are suddenly becoming aware of is that these oozes are doing battle with Myconids. They are very clearly winning. They are cutting down the Myconids who have not fled. Juiblex himself stands toe-to-toe with Zuktmoy. This battle has been raging for quite a bit in terms of combat, 20-30 rounds. What you do notice is that due to some factors distracting her, Zuktmoy lost, and she is dissolved in front of your eyes as you come back into your bodies. You see Zuktmoy dissolved, and he absorbs her, swallowing her whole as the acid of his ooze nature is dissolving her face, and she is pulled all the way into the form of the Faceless Lord.
Well, that
Man,
seemed
what a
like
way
a
to
win
go.
to me.
Yeah, fuck.
Now,
Eh,
the decision for you is to stay or flee. If you stay, you could likely rally some Myconids, but you would have to do battle with Juiblex and his followers.
As much as I'd really like to help the Myconids, I don't know if we can win this fight.
Well, y'all guys know my vote. I said we get the hell out of Dodge.
Can we try and take as many Myconids as possible with us?
A great deal of them are already fleeing, so if you were to stay, you could attempt to rally some of them to stop them from fleeing. The majority of the ones that are staying and are doing battle are the ones that were spore servants, dead bodies that have been animated by spores of Zuktmoy. The Myconids who were allies with you were not staying in line to fight alongside Zuktmoy. They would probably be willing to stay and fight alongside you, but they're running.
Can we see that the Myconids that were taken over by Zuktmoy, are they kind of look like they're coming to clarity, or they're just still trying to fight the oozes?
The majority of them are coming to clarity. They are attempting to get free. Now, there are two different kinds of creatures that we're dealing with when it comes to the fungal creatures. There's the Myconids, who, well, I suppose it'd be three different kinds. There's the Myconids, who are a species that were controlled by the spores. The ones that were previously being controlled by the spores are no longer being controlled by the spores.
Okay.
There's the fungal creatures that were created by Zuktmoy on this plane. They are still in existence, and they are still fighting the oozes. These are things like the handmaidens of Zuktmoy. They're fungal creatures, a unique race that she created. And then there's spore servants, who are dead bodies who've been animated with fungus. They are acting on behalf of the handmaidens of Zuktmoy. So the Myconids themselves are fleeing. The rest of the followers of Zuktmoy, spore servants, and the unique races created are fleeing. Or I'm sorry, are fighting.
Yeah, I think we should just go. Maybe. No, I don't know. I'm so conflicted.
I think we should leave.
I don't necessarily need an answer tonight, but you will need to decide whether to stay or flee.
Hmm.
My mind's
No.
telling me no. But my
Yeah.
body.
My
No,
body
well, that's at least 3
body.
guys that want to leave.
is
So
telling me yes.
I'm gonna basically just drop out of Earth Elemental form, and then since I don't have a 6th level spell slot today, I'll have to use a roll of Windwalk to get us out of here. And if there's any I think I can take 10 creatures, so 5 myconids that are close by.
Okay. Now,
Just pick up 5 myconids that are just like, no, let me go back.
Well, if Stool and the King are still here
Yeah, that's
with
true.
us, then I'll
feel
take
like-
them for
I feel
sure.
They are long gone.
Probably.
now
Just a thought. Does Jubilix look fucked up? I mean, it's probably hard to tell, I guess, but
He does look fucked up, actually. If you look,
He does look pretty fucked up.
If you zoom in on that their token, he looks pretty fucked up to me.
Yeah, fucked up
I
looking.
mean fucked up as in already hurt. But yeah.
Give me a investigation or perception, your choice.
Ooh, investigation. You feeling this guy up?
I'll do a perception. Plus
And I'm gonna use an ability I haven't used before.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my one of my psychic blade abilities to it's called Psychic Knack. I can roll a psychic blade's worth of dice to add to that roll. It's a D8. So that's a 22 then.
He is wounded, but healing.
So I mean it'd be a good time to attack him, but we'd have to get to him to attack him, and
He also
Yeah.
just ate another demon, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna be bad news for us.
like you think it empowered him?
I don't know. I'm not
That
willing
guy's
to.
creepy.
It's a demon. I'm not willing to put anything past him.
Okay, let's go.
So the teleportation, or I'm sorry, the Windwalk spell. Are there any ingredients that you are missing from the list?
No, I think we got them all. As long as we grab those mushrooms at the place, which I'm pretty sure we said that we did. I think
did.
that's it.
All right. Then your destination should probably be back to Araj.
Yes.
All right. Rather than start Araj tonight, we will make the.
Or sorry, was it a Raj or were we going to Menzel Baronzon to try and get the
That was your last step.
That was the last step, yeah.
Okay.
He needs
So-
the ingredients first.
So the ingredients are going to be used to craft a focus. He needs the book to craft a ritual, but you will be going to Menzo Baranzan. The details of the entire plan will be discussed next game with a little bit of possible planning, but the party will likely depart for Menzo Baranzan starting towards the end of the next game. And from there, we will start the final chapter of Out of the Abyss.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
Damn.
So that is all we need for now. We will start next game with you ending your Windwalk spell at Araj.
Nice.
Very cool. Just double check. How many demon lords have we technically banished or got rid of?
3?
Been involved in the banishment of 3. Zuckboy, Baphomet, and Yanogu.
Not to draw lines and make comparisons, but this party's way more badass than the fucking Princes of the Apocalypse party.
We're doing all this crazy shit at a much lower level too.
Yeah. We're much more cautious than the old party as well.
Well,
Well,
we took on a
weird.
god, right? I guess at the end, right?
Yeah,
And won barely.
Barely.
I dare say, right? We've taken on not gods, but like at least defeated at least 3 godlike creatures. I mean, come on.
I mean,
Yeah, but we didn't go toe to toe with
Bench-
them.
well, what about Fraz or blur who, need I remind you, Ben
Maybe
punched in the
before.
dick.
Yeah, we had like
Punched him in the dick.
we had like 20 NPCs also helping us with that one.
Doesn't matter.
I
Got
find
punched in the dick.
I find it hilarious that of the Princes of Apocalypse cast, Moreau is probably the most cautious out of everyone. Yet here in Abyss, like by comparison, Spirit is far more reckless.
Yep. Spirit gets herself into a lot of shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's very unlucky cat.
Indeed.
Yeah, you'd think Drongo would get herself into more shit than anyone else, but no.
Nope. Roland's like half in, half out. Making sure that none of you guys die, pretty much.
Yeah, you a real OG for that.
I try.
Well, there's that.
So, Tony, how do you feel about having a Loxodon in the next campaign?
I'd have to see what a Loxodon is.
An elephant person.
Oh, yeah. Dope.
I have no emotional attachment to Loxodons or no Loxodons. Are they
Would you say
a published race?
Sorry?
They,
What book?
they are.
What book were they published in?
Let me double check.
I might have 5.
I'm pretty sure.
Looks like they were published in Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica.
Yeah, so Ravnica and then, oh, sorry, the Druid Circle that I'm thinking of is from Tasha's Cauldron.
Tasha's is
Fine by me. Now, as someone said in the group chat, there are new races. Bear in mind, I don't care which race you pick, we will probably be looking at adding a 6th person, and that campaign is 1 to 20. I don't have anyone.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna keep the option open.
I thought you meant Tasha was going back.
No, she is honestly overloaded. Today actually was her final exam for astronomy of the solar system or science class that she needs.
How'd it go?
She got an 88, and I think that her average is, I think a 96 or something.
Wow.
It's not
But
bad.
she's gonna walk away with an A, which a 90.1 is the same as a 99.9 for GPA purposes.
Yep.
So, yeah, she's working, and if we can get these fucking kids raised, when our kids are, say our oldest is 15, when our kids are moving out, Tasha's quitting working. And we're moving. We live in a 4-bedroom house in the suburbs that we bought for the kids, and we would vastly prefer to live in a 2-bedroom condo in the city.
Fair.
That's where
Probably
we
be
wanna
cheaper
live.
on taxes and stuff, yeah, rent and what have you.
See, some bullshit is the suburb we live in is split by 3 counties, and we live 2 streets into the same county as our capital city, so we have capital city taxes, whereas 2 streets over they have rural, suburban taxes, which is like half our tax rate.
That's fucked up.
Oh man.
It's just the nature of it. We're like, if you look at the county lines for taxes, we're like at the very, 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 very bottom left corner. Like, it looks like somebody dropped a pin just on the wrong side of the line, which it's not that big a deal. It's not even double the taxes. Like our property tax was like $2,008 last year. So it's not too bad given some of the people I work with transferred from Chicago where their taxes were like $11,000.
Holy shit.
Damn.
There's a reason why people don't buy property in Chicago. But she does want to play. We're gonna probably start a summer Sunday game with the kids. She's just gotta get some free time. She goes to sleep at 7:30.
It's a little
That's
early,
all
but
I
there you
got.
go. Yeah, on that
Yeah.
note, me and Tyler are gonna pop off.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Have
Good
fun.
night.
Later, y'all.
Good night.
Hey, everybody, good game.
Yeah, good game.
Mhm.